Hello, everybody. So I'm Ramya. I'm the account manager for Zoho Middle East and Africa. I'll be taking you through some of the remote assistance tools today. So let's start. So I'll be taking you through Zoho Lens and Zoho Assist. So Zoho Assist is an online remote support tool, and Zoho Lens is another augmented reality-based interactive remote assistance platform. So we'll move to Zoho Assist first. Zoho Assist, what it does is it helps you to access a remote desktop in a secure manner. Let's say you're an IT admin, or let's say you are a support agent who wants to access your client's desktop or your client's system and resolve issues for them. Then you can always have Zoho Assist. So let's start. So this is how Zoho Assist screen would look like when you log into it. When the IT admin or the technician or the support agent logs in, this would be the screen. So here there is an option for customer email address. So you can just enter the customer's email ID and click on Start Now. A mail would be sent to the customer with a link. So they just have to download and start the session, and you'll be able to access their screen. Here there's also an option available for scheduling the session. So scheduling the session, which means you can schedule multiple sessions for future. And the next one we have is we have one more option here wherein you can schedule or you can attend multiple sessions simultaneously. Let's say you're having a server issue, and you need multiple screens, multiple systems have to be accessed to resolve that issue. You can do it simultaneously from here. So I'll explain you some of the features of Zoho Assist. The first one is invite technician feature. As the name suggests, this is used to invite your colleague or another technician. Let's say you're working on a customer issue and you require some more expertise, and you want to add your colleague to the session. You can always invite them, and you can work together and resolve the client's issues. Here we also have share my screen option as well. Share my screen option is nothing but if you want to share your screen to the client for some reason, you can do that by using this option. So I'll move on to the next feature, which is file transfer. So file transfer, as the name suggests, again, it is used for transferring the files. You can send if you have a PATS file, or let's say you have a antivirus file or something to be given to the client, you can just give that from here. And also you can receive, let's say, log files or something. If you want to receive, you can receive it from here. So we'll move to the next one, which is the chat feature. Okay, Zoho Assist offers three types of chat features, which are text, voice, and video chats. So let's say you're on the session and you want to communicate with your client for some reason. Let's say you have to give some instructions or you want to take permission before doing something to the client system. You can always use any of these chat options to communicate. You don't have to do a separate phone call or anything. You can use the chat options here. So that is one of the good features. Now we come to the unattended access feature. This is one of the important features we have, one of the major features I would say, because this allows you to access a remote system. But there's a difference here, which is you don't need anybody in the remote place to give you permission to access. So this is just a one-time deployment or one-time service deployment you have to do in your remote workstation. And after that, you will be able to power it on, connect to the system, work on it, and power it off from your remote place itself, from your home. Let's say you're working from home and you want to connect to your remote workstation, sorry, which is in the office, or let's say you are an IT admin and you want to connect to your office server, then you can always use this option. Also, this would come in handy for you because I know in Middle East we have a lot of hassle working with VPNs for accessing office servers. So if you want to remove that, you can always connect to Zoho Assist because you'll be working from home, but practically you'll be working from your workstation by using Zoho Assist. So that is one of a cool feature I would say. And the next one is Reboot and Reconnect feature. This feature, what it does is it'll allow you to reboot the remote system you're working on, but after that it'll automatically connect back to the assist session, so you don't need anybody's help to reconnect. It'll automatically reboot, and after the reboot is done, it'll connect to the assist session back. So that is one another feature. We move on to the next one. So all as you know, all our applications, all Zoho applications have mobile applications. So Assist also has one. So you don't need a desktop or a laptop to connect to any session or join a session. You can always do it by downloading our mobile application. So we also have one tight integration with Zoho Desk. So you would have seen in Prash session that he was showing you the integrations. So Zoho Assist is always available. So let's say you're a support agent and you're filing tickets and there's a customer who needs help, you can immediately, just with one click, you can connect to Zoho Assist and help the customer by using a screen share. So that's all I have for Zoho Assist. I'll move on to the next product, which is, sorry, Zoho Lens. So Zoho Lens, as I mentioned before, is an augmented reality based interactive remote assistance platform. So what it does is it allows you, let's say you are a field service agent or you have construction industry or manufacturing industry or service industry, wherein you have to go to your client's location and look at physical machinery or physical equipments or servers for that matter. Then you can make use of Zoho Lens. What it does is, let's say you have a client who is calling and reporting an issue to you. You can use the client's mobile phone camera to take a closer look at the issue and help them to resolve it from the remote location itself. So I'll show you how it works. So let's say you have a Zoho Lens session. There will be a live camera streaming. Here you'll be able to see the machinery or the system which has the issue. Here we also have, if you can see the arrows, that is we have annotations features as well, which means let's say you saw a bolt or a cable which has the issue and you want to mark it down for the client or the field service agent there, you can mark it for them by using the annotation feature. So let's go to more features of Zoho Lens. So this is how the screen would look like when the technician joins the session. Let's say a field service agent already went to the client location to fix an issue and they need an expert opinion because they're not able to fix the issue. They need an expert opinion. They can always call the senior technician. By using Zoho Lens, the senior technician can take a look at this issue from a remote location. So this would increase the productivity, I would say, because it'll reduce the travel time and the travel cost as well. So they can look at it and resolve the issues. Here we have a feature called notes feature, wherein the technician would be able to take notes then and there during the session itself. They can take the notes. Also, there's a chat option available. Zoho Lens support voice as well as text chat. And also there is a snapshot feature here. You can take screenshots then and there. And also I explained about the annotate feature, and we have a freeze option here. So let's say you have to annotate something, you have to mark something, then you can always freeze the screen, mark it, and tell the field service agent or the client how to resolve the issues. So this is how it would look. We will move on to more features. So I'll move on to the next feature of Zoho Lens, which is session analytics. Session analytics is nothing but the reporting feature. So you can pull out reports of all the technicians. Let's say you want to know how many hours the technicians spend on sessions and how many sessions the technicians took. You can always grab the reports from here. Also, if you have multiple departments in your organization, you can split according to the departments, and you can download the reports or generate reports based on departments as well here. So okay, let's move on to some of the other key features of Zoho Lens. The first one is session recording. So you can always record the entire session and save it for future use. And we also support smart glasses, wherein the technician can work hands-free. They don't have to hold a mobile. They can just use the smart glasses and work hands-free. And as I mentioned before, we have VoIP and text chat. So you can just talk to the client or the field service agent while on the Lens session itself. And talking about security, we use industry standard security using SSL 256-bit AES encryption protocol, which is mostly what the banking sector uses for online payments and online transactions. So you can be assured that we are very secured. We have a very secure transmission. So the next one would be rebranding. Rebranding, here what you can do is you can change uh, you can add your company's icons or favicons, or you can add your company's logos, and even the URL you can change to your company's URL. The portal URLs can be changed to your company's one. So let's say your client is you are using this with your client. Your client won't be able to see Zoho's name. Instead, they'll be always seeing your company's name. It'll give you a more personalized feeling, I would say. So that's all from the Zoho Lens session. So thank you. I hope it was informative.